Hi everybody, Habibi here. In this video I'm going to start the second tutorial about the coin system in this Unity game. Now I'm going to create a display text for how many coins do I have. I will open my car object here. It has UI rig in it. It is here, and this is my canvas. Here I'm going to add the display text. Right click and UI text. I place it at the bottom, and I place it okay. That was wrong. Alright, it is at the bottom already. Let me place the car UI at the bottom. That was not very important, but okay, here is the text. I name it display text coin display text, and I set the position here at the top, and okay, this is fine. The text coins 0, and the size I set bold, font style bold, size 20. Let me see, the color I prefer white. Maybe 30. What? Okay, now we have the display text, but it is only a simple text. It doesn't work at all. Whenever we got a coin, the display text still 0. So what we are going to do here is to work on the scripting. Let's open this script file. Here first I will add a public text coin display text, and here make sure we are using Unity engine.ui because we are working with this text. So here on the update, no, okay, let's just go back to Unity. Here, this is my vehicle controller. It has the coin system script in it. and coin display text is empty, so I will drag and drop the coin display text here. That's for it. And here on the start, we are going to do we are going to work on Unity PlayerPrefs. Unity PlayerPrefs is something we need to save and load as simple data locally on user device. For example, coin, how many coin the user have, we can save its value to the device, and we can retrieve another time the player another time we play the game again. So here, for first thing, I will check, do I have the player prefs called TN coin system. The way to do it, we do it this way. We need to check if player pref dot has key, if player prefs dot has key, here is the name of the key. I will set the name TN coin system. You can name it anything, TN coin, just TN coin for example, that is fine. It is, if the value is true, if player prefs dot has key TN coin is true, means we have the data about how many coin do we have. Then here, first, before that, we need a variable public integer int current coins. The value by default can be 0, and here, if we have the data about the n coin, then we retrieve the value of the n coin. The way to do it, we assign that value to this current coin. Current coin equals to player prefs dot get int, because we are working with integer value, so I use get int. Player prefs dot get int TN coin. This way. Else, if we don't have any value, then nothing to do, just use the default value which is 0. So if we have this player pref value, which is the n coin, if we have it, if we have it, we use the value from the saved data, and if not, we are not doing anything. Okay, let's go next thing. Next thing to do is here, whenever we got the coin object, after destroying the coin object here, we are going to add the value of the coin to our current coins value. So current coins, the new value will be current coins plus equals, because the value of each coin on my game is 10, then here I put 10 current coins plus equal 10. Then we save the value of our new current coins data to the PlayerPrefs. To save it, we do PlayerPrefs dot set int here is the name of the key. The key is TN coin. Paste it here, and the new value will be our new current coins. And oh yeah, here that is done for this one. And one more thing, we need to display our new value of current coin to the display text. Here the coin display text should be the value of this variable, and also at the on the start we need to do it here. Let's check, do we have an error here or not? Okay, we got an error here, cannot convert type into text. So here we need to add this string coins, just this simple. Okay, let's go back again. Alright, here I forgot to add dot text, and also this one. Okay, let's check it again. Alright, let's play the game. Right now we have 0 coin, and let's get this coin. Now we have 10. If we close the game, if we stop the game and play it again, the value of coins should be 10. We have 10 now, and let's get again, it should be 20. Stop it and play it again. Now it should be 30 if I get this coin again. Okay, that's all guys. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching, and see you next time on my next tutorial. Bye bye.